Seems busy. Hi guys.
Hey!
We're still setting up right now. There's a bit of a delay on the screen, so don't worry if you guys don't see each other immediately.
We could just not watch that. We want to watch the game anyway.
I'm still setting up. Will is going to be driving for the most part. I've just decided that. For quick intros while I'm setting this up. Hi, I'm Sam. I'm your OtherSide Entertainment Community Manager. So is that what it says? Fleur Chess wants to watch my podcast on Steam?
Sweet.
No, don't let her. She's fake.
We're trying to stream.
So for context, we were trying to stream on Steam itself, like on the store page, and I was able to get it working perfectly yesterday, and then not today. And we reset like our Wi-Fi, our Ethernet. I changed the bit rate. Oh God, it's fine. I did all kinds of things. We tried switching to Twitch, and it's perfect now. So I guess Valve is just dying on Friday.
Can I ask you a weird question? Is our mic on?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Because technical difficulties abound.
Is it on? Let me see.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, cool.
So we should be fine.
Nice. Beautiful.
I'm gonna edit all of this out later.
Yeah. Please don't half cut out my laugh again, so it sounds like a high pitched scream.
That was my fault.
Should I just start a new one?
No, so I have save games that we're actually gonna use.
Alright.
So I'm trying to edit my own.
Okay.
Magic key.
Got a few save games on here.
Okay, yeah. So just to quickly open up the floor, I did my intro. Will, who are you?
Hey, I'm Will Texera, lead engineer. And yeah, here to play some games.
Yeah. I'm Amanda Rivette. I'm part of QA here for UA.
You say
QA
Rivette?
for UA. Huh?
You say Rivette?
Yeah, that's my last
I
name.
thought it was Rivet this whole time.
No, it's Rivette.
Two T's.
It is French, so
Yeah, in French.
I get that confusion all the time.
If there's two consonants in French, like two T's, then you have to pronounce it.
I didn't know
If there's
that.
only one, you don't.
Yep, it's really weird like that. I'm not even French, so it's like
Totally fine.
I'm a total sham. But
So this
anyways,
This is today's roundtable.
yeah.
We're going to be showcasing some of the cool stuff you can see in Update 3. If you're joining us for the first time ever, welcome. If you're joining us since Update 2, still a lot of good performance things that you'll have to keep an eye out for, including some hints of Update 4. So Will, if you want to hit load game, the first thing that we're going to do is load the one that says Before Fame.
Before fame.
That sounds really ominous.
That's how it is. So I believe this is the first quest. Spectre has risen. Yeah,
Yes.
it should be. So this is the first quest of the game, I'd say. Like, your first descent into the abyss. Also gives you a chance to see some NPCs. Oh god, okay. So I planted the seed right before Fane.
Oh, yeah, you did.
You're a little
Goodness.
farther in.
Oh,
Here's
yeah,
Fane.
I know where I am. So, yeah, and one of the things, if anybody hasn't jumped into Update 3, that loading screen, for some computers, the loading screens have been 10 times faster with this update. So it's kind of awesome, you know? So depending on your machine, you know, things are going to go a lot better. And some machines have been getting about triple frame rate. So go back into your settings and put things on ultra because try it out. You might be able to do it now.
Oh wait, Will, before you rush ahead, I do want to remind you that I gave you a full magic set right now, but this is a baby magic set.
Baby magic set.
So you're a baby mage.
So I'm a baby mage.
You might want to check out your rune bag. I wanted to showcase magic because not a lot of people have seen it performed, and it's kind of hard to figure out on your own.
For a magical.
I know, right? I've never even played mage, so I didn't even know what some of these were.
Okay.
The really cool part about the whole mage tree and stuff and even myself, I'm more of a fighter rogue character, so I like using a lot of the physical stats from the fighter tree, and then I like using some of the spell stats so I can sneak on by. The mage tree has a lot of really great opportunities for you to learn higher level skills, and you can even brand particular rune combinations to your wand and stuff, so now you have more spells to work with. And the spells can get more powerful as time goes on. There's certain skills where you can improve on certain runes and stuff too. So it's He's gone. He's gone.
Good, I need to heal anyway. What do you have? Heal. Oh,
There
yes,
you
thank you. Okay.
So I just noticed that I think our audio's coming out of this. If I change it to the TV. Right after you destroy it.
I'm good to go.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you're not allowed in there, young man.
Alright, that's a bug.
Let's change. Hold on. Let me change the output to the TV real quick,
Move it from there
because I
to there.
think it'll double up, and that's very annoying.
Oh,
Will, you put him in jail.
How could you? How do I? Oh my god.
It's okay.
We're doing it live, boys.
We're doing it live, guys.
What? Where's?
right
I didn't
behind
click
that
it.
one. Yeah.
Please, output TV.
TV.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
There.
Oh, that's better.
Ooh,
Okay.
that is way better.
Okay. Switch
Oh, yeah, because then people won't hear the game over and
to our
over.
mic.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to rescue Fane. This is, we pretty much moved this to one of the first missions.
Yep.
So Fane is over here. He's in this cell.
Yep.
And we need to flip the switch to get him out.
Yeah. So on the
so-
wall, it actually tells you that he'll help you if you get him out.
Oh yeah.
Yep, there's a little bit of
Yeah,
graffiti.
it's like,
He wrote this on his way in. Really?
yeah, was he getting dragged?
He's like, please.
There was a joke that I threw at Sam where I'd like to believe Fane was like the original Ascendant. That Kabyrus was like, yes, you are the Ascendant. And then he got himself trapped in the cage and Kabyrus is like, well, I'll just get another one. All right. So I'd like to believe that
I can't
Fane
see.
was another Ascendant.
Our game is so dark that we're going to be playing in the dark. Hopefully you can all see us.
No one will see us though.
Well, let's check what our monitors.
Hey.
Because
Hey.
I think it'll be okay. Hi, Brian.
Hey, Brian. Stream is working. We're on Twitch now.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. Feel free to introduce yourself too, if you want to.
No, I thought it'd be a mysterious stranger. I'm Brian, QA manager here at the OtherSide Boston office.
Yeah.
I believe you're directly out of camera sight.
Victory is mine.
So,
It's all a mystery.
All right.
Here, I'll scooch on by so you
There,
can get
now
in
it should be
frame.
on camera a little.
yeah, there we go. Alright, so Will is venturing.
Breaking things.
You're just breaking things for fun. How could you?
Hey, there's stuff in here. I got a
Depleted
depleted
coin.
coin price.
Money.
A silver, truly worth the
A
effort.
silver. Nice.
What's your objective here, Will?
So I'm trying to free Fane by getting to
yes.
the main control switch.
Oh, I've
Which is
never
somewhere
actually
around
used that shortcut, but I thought it was really useful that it existed.
It's
Yeah, it's
pretty
the
nice
first-
sometimes.
It's the
Yeah.
first quest of the game. I wanted to show the hallway is very dark. Yeah, I'm seeing that now.
Also, I'm not really a spellcaster, so I guess
you
I'm
should
gonna
study
learn.
your stuff.
Yeah,
oh
hurt
God,
Man, that's not
Hurt
right.
man.
No, you don't
that
have.
hurts you
Yeah,
as
your
the man.
fist. You're gonna want a spirit rune for this guy, or you could just use magic. Fist.
Oh, magic fist might be pretty good.
Feeling magic fist. Those are two friends.
That's my
Yeah, there you
You have
go.
no
Your mana is
mana.
very low. You might need to revert to your
Oh, the
thuggery.
skeleton
Yeah,
has been
thuggery
completely
indeed.
oblivious too.
broken
so.
sword, sharper than my bone. Hey.
Stab him.
Oh, the face.
Oh.
Were there combat updates for update 3 or is that update 4?
That's update 4.
Yep.
There's a ton of improvements.
Give me your bone. Thank you.
Yeah, bone. Wait, he's got some.
Ooh.
Oh, Perdax.
Ooh.
Alright.
And here I thought we were gonna play mage.
Rip.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you have him with the controls, not me.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm more of a fighter, so. Although, I found one man emote.
A single mana mode.
Oh,
yeah.
there's another one! Grab it.
That's actually
Yeah,
another. That's actually another improvement for update 4 too. We've actually been. We've been more. What's the phrase? I wouldn't say more giving.
Forgiving.
Forgiving. Yeah, I'm getting it. I got tape.
We have more areas with
Think like a
mana
fighter.
modes,
There we go.
not only in the levels, but also in Mark Hall as well.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to practice spells in Mark Hall, you're able to do so.
That's right.
Take all the money.
All the money. Yeah, I started to notice that as a fledgling mage, I have to sell everything. Like every sword I get, I'm selling it right after. Didn't you do that already?
Um,
Going up.
See, you can see
Guess
them
not.
raising in the background
I
there.
saw that.
Alright, now I can magic fist him. Okay.
Where is it? Yeah, you had it.
There we go.
Hey, buddy.
Magic
The one
fist.
you murdered.
Oh,
Yep. Well, I'm sure more will show up. Oh wait, give me a
so you
second.
can grab a bunch of arrows here.
and some
Mystery meat.
Delicious.
That was the last denizen of that cell. You're eating him.
Yeah, if you find something in real life called mystery meat, make sure you cook it to 3,000 degrees before eating it.
That's been there for 2,000 years now.
So
That's
magic
back
fist.
where Fane is.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try my magic fist over here.
Yeah, that's always so satisfying.
Pro tip, you can run into your own projectile. That's bad.
Ooh, good to know.
Alright, so don't shoot myself in the foot.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Don't use it while running at a target because you can easily cast it, have the projectile there, and whap yourself in the face.
So Will, you just freed Fane.
Yeah, and he pooped away, and he's gonna be back at the camp. But he's getting more stuff.
And to clarify for any players that free him and like he doesn't appear in like Upper Erebus or whatnot, he's most likely going to be in the camp that Haps is at, so keep an eye out for Fane there.
Right. So he'll be all the way back at the beginning.
Well, you may need to leave the level and come back to see him.
Oh
That's
no,
fine.
We'll have time to check on him. You're actually going backwards.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You need to go back. You need to do the first quest, Will.
Yeah.
yes.
Fane distracted me.
If you,
So
go, if you go back to Hopper Call and was like,
Fane,
yeah, I
my love."
found a man instead of a ghost,
You've got a whole
she
day.
will not be happy about that.
I think one of my favorite comments from like feedback or whatever is I casted a spell and I summoned a man.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite comments. I summoned a man.
well, I got
Yeah, that one and then lower right.
Oh, so I can summon a man? Okay.
You can summon a man.
Summon man.
Summon
I
man.
learned a new spell.
Wait, but don't summon him where he can
Oh,
die.
no.
He won't die.
Don't summon him over the cliff?
Yeah, and don't summon him if you have under 50% health.
Right, because he'll just stab you immediately.
Alright, okay. This magic thing's crazy, you guys. I
Yo.
made a man!
You've made a man, and there he goes, straight to jail. He's just checking it out. You know, he's checking out the loot.
Got some
If he
sweet gear.
runs
Oh
into
no.
that axe,
Oh, look out, man!
He is fearless.
your new friend is investigating every goddamn room. He's a real player over here. Thanks, Kabiris.
Collectibles.
Wow, you really do chuck everything.
I find some good stuff in these jars and vases. Oh, wait. Is that Flutter?
You
You
can't
don't-
actually
you
use
don't
it.
have
I
the
had it
loot.
registered, but I don't have the loot.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a spell description that you run by.
Yeah.
Are you casters? What's the one for Cloud Walk? Is that?
You need the fire rune for that one. I think
yeah.
it's move,
Okay.
move person fire.
So Will, okay. Yeah, so Will, for the third save file I have saved, we do have most of the runes. So
Oh,
you might be
nice.
able to do that.
Well, I'm more of a fighter, so I'm learning here.
But we're showing off how to become a mage with the
Yes.
Yeah,
right with the right
and I'm getting
incentives.
loot, so. Yeah.
All these arrows. Ooh!
No,
Found a
it's
rune?
real rune you already have.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, I already had that one.
still fun to see them. Hello, sir.
Magic Fist?
I wish we could sell them.
I'm sure.
Yeah!
Yes. Ooh.
Come
He's
on.
almost dead.
I think I missed.
Oh
I realized
no.
my mistake.
Ooh. Ooh, he's almost dead.
I'm so confused. It's like, what is happening?
What are these things around me?
Learn to hit you.
Nice.
Wow.
Get
He
another
got a
axe.
stone axe.
Yeah.
And
Nice
feet.
feet.
Something that I can hit people with. I cannot hit things with my magic fist. Fire.
Okay, so we're nearing the quest objective for the first quest. I do want to highlight where the arrows are near here, because a couple of players have asked. So the first is actually right here, near
Yeah,
that
over
brown
the-
thing, sticking out by the brazier.
Yeah, over by the graffiti that said
Right
that
here on the
leader was
floor.
there. Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes I find it's up actually in the
In the little
there.
sliver,
Is that
yeah.
what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen it in there. You know.
That's cool.
So Will went
Oh,
ahead
Ada
and
was
burned
there.
the
She
floor.
says hi.
Yeah, she says the next ones are not going to be free.
You gotta give me your money, sir.
Oh wait, a rune!
Yeah, I
Give me
think
the-
when you
give me
already
the-
had.
Oh my god!
Give me the rune! Oh my god, the
Pick it up
debris.
from the debris.
So much fire. It's
Yeah,
being
I
done.
think he collected the
Oh, I did. Okay, what did I get?
Yeah.
Alright, you might want to plant a silver sapphire.
Oh, I think it might have got a dupe.
Yeah, good plan.
Probably on the floor. If you jump on it while you die, you know, worst case scenario. There you go. Amid the fire.
As long as I don't lift.
This looks safe.
Everything's fine. Geronimo!
Yes!
Nice.
Oh, did you
Nice.
kill him?
Yeah, I think you got the pounce feet.
You're horrifying.
Oh my gosh.
And a flaming orb wand.
Oh
In
my
case we need to bring more
lord.
fire.
I'm surprised that made it. All right.
There are very few problems involving wood in this game that cannot be solved with arson.
The Eidolon,
Thank you
The
for that.
Eidolon.
For telling me.
such a spectre may not
There he is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Purple man up there.
seek out its animus.
Okay.
Yeet.
There's the bone tower.
Oh, you guys want me to do casting?
There's another set of arrows.
Yeah, right in
over
front
to
of you
the-
by the
there
pillar.
you go.
And can we see if the cage? Oh, he is here.
Yes!
Our friend.
My favorite friend.
Cage.
So,
Our mage in a cage.
Blizzard caster allies are amazing and they kick a lot
they're-
of butt.
Oh, especially in this area too.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
great.
Like, I think I can do this without fighting anybody. If I could just
Let's
get
see how he
them.
I
does.
think you'll need to aggro something,
dudes.
but
Hey, how's your face? Run, run, run.
Oop.
Oh,
here we go.
there it is.
Shot your
Yes.
oh, God,
Oh, no.
Will.
I need to heal
yourself.
myself.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, your lizard friend will clean up. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait, you used the wrong one.
No,
No,
the
that
was
was
too
you.
low.
Oh, geez. You really don't have enough
Oh,
mana.
your
Oh, he
those
just
guys
murdered
are
those
dead.
guys.
Just did the work for you.
Water arrows, more
okay.
bones, money.
yeah.
Wow, you just
More money.
threw it.
Will, since you're now a caster, you might be interested to learn that
Terrible.
bones like that, if you're using it as a weapon and it breaks, you can put them down and heal them with the heal person spell.
Oh,
Whoa.
because the bone's from a person.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so
Look out.
morbid.
Where's your lizard friend?
There's actually an upgraded item in the game. I forget which one it's called, but it's also it's a bone mace. So you can heal that one too. That's pretty.
Oh, your mana's too low.
Find some mana. I see some floating high up.
Yeah.
But,
Like,
oh, yeah, here we
I
go.
love how you've ignored the freaking mage.
Mana, 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 mana.
Bless you.
Mana down there, mana up here.
A lot of people are sick in Boston right now. Oh, it's a ripper.
Oh yeah.
Somebody asked me about how to kill one of those. Do you want to
Oh,
show us,
yeah.
Will?
Well, they're made out of wood, so I use fire.
In this case, I actually usually aggro the animus and then just dodge its magic fists so that it hits the ripper and doesn't work for me.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Usually, as like a fighter, I like getting behind it and it has that ripper burl and I just focus all my attacks towards there and that usually kills them.
Don't you have a freaking orc one? Oh, your Saurian mage friend is helping you. He realized your predicament.
He's like, dude, I got this.
Let's gonna chop this tree down.
Look out, look out.
Well, he's pretty meaty. I think he's gonna go well for it.
Oh! Rip.
Ooh. Alright, Gimli here did not finish the tree.
Toadstool.
I love how Kabyrus's like events here escalate quickly. No, you think?
Yeah, so I would use fire, but he usually knocks the crate away every time I use fire, so.
He is a little
Oh, we'll give it a
aggressive.
try.
You do have a flaming orb wand too.
Oh,
Yes,
I could
you
place
do.
a flaming orb in front of his face.
By the
Do you have
time
a beast rune by chance? No, you don't.
Nah.
update four.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Here you go, in the crook of your.
Chomp it down!
Be careful. Oh.
Yeah, he's taking a chunk out of me. I gotta do my heal.
Okay, buddy, I need you to help
Alright,
me.
Just go back.
Are you gonna put yourself in the cage?
Yeah, you can lock yourself in. Why
Yeah,
not?
you can reach out and flip the switch though, so it's cool.
Nice. That heals
I mean,
really
isn't
good.
that how Fane got in there? Like,
Who knows? Oh,
Oh!
oh my lord.
Yeah, these things have reach.
Okay,
you
so
have range.
where's that wand?
Yeah, where's your
We're gonna
wand?
show him
I think
what
it's in the
magic
inventory.
There it is.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah,
There we
better
go.
than a bone.
Oh yeah, alright. Burn this tree down.
Just get into his personal space.
Just hold it.
Oh,
he knocked
my
it down.
lord.
Is it hurting him?
No,
I think it needs to
I think
be
it's
a
a
little
little
higher.
too
He's a
low.
little confused.
Yeah,
Usually knocks down.
the spell's more of a utilitarian than an attack spell.
But it can do damage.
In theory, it gets knocked around really easily.
Oh my lord.
Also, it's weightless, so that happens.
So I see what you mean by
There you go.
utilitarian.
Okay. Sort of the
I could
same.
use that a bunch.
I mean, he's kind of wiggling, so.
I mean, it's
I
a
hear him
glorious
dying.
arson stick,
Yeah.
but as a weapon,
Turn
it
into
leaves a lot to
firewood.
be desired.
There we go.
Oh, now he's gonna burn.
He doesn't like it.
Yep.
Oh,
Yay!
Took down the tree.
that's a little upsetting.
Only took 6 tries.
Ouch.
I took the fire.
Unfortunately.
And I can safely take my thing.
Wait, does it still do that thing where you smack it and it, like, does the thing with the tentacles?
I think we fixed that.
We
sadly.
fixed it!
Yeah, I know. I love that bug. He would,
Oh my god.
he'd be like,
Yeah, like, even after it was dead, it would do, like, that after death, like, ugh, and then it would just die again. It's so great.
All right, well,
heal myself.
Yes.
No.
we still need to kill the animus. Where's your
Alright,
mage?
so we can do arrows.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's gonna
Arrows are better than bones.
So the
Alright.
animus does not take
Yep.
well to melee.
It's gonna get pissed at me real quick.
be. Oh, here we go.
There's its AoE. Boop. Thankfully, not too much to worry about. You managed to kill everyone else, or I think your Soren friend did.
Yeah, the lizard man really took him out.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, let's collect
So-
that.
Mana.
Nice.
And then.
Oh, is that what we're
Oh.
That's
Never
alright.
mind.
I learned a new spell. It's called Heal Myself after a long jump.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, look at all that environment
That's
for
a lot of.
for
You had
destroying the
21
environment one
points
tree at a
for-
time.
Oh my
What?
lord.
I think I did pretty good.
Oh, the shaking. The shaking. Thank you, Kabiris.
I think that's Typhon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
fun
like-
being angry.
Okay, so.
Alright, Will, we're actually going to skip to the next part.
Okay.
So load the ether core.
Ooh, that's important.
Yeah. So we're skipping around at certain parts in the game just to showcase some of the things you can do and not to spoil too much. Obviously, you can play on your own. So this is, I believe, you returning to Mark Hall with the ether core for the first time and how to reset the Doom counter.
Ah, yeah.
So wait,
Cool.
turn around. Let's show
Oh.
off Midnight Forum.
Oh, okay.
Not a
So,
lot of people have been here.
so Midnight Forum
Yeah.
got Alita and her cool set of chairs that I always mess up. Forgetting chairs. Oh,
There's actually both talking skulls are in here now too.
Oh, yes, they
Chattering
are,
Bard
yep.
and Bertha. We can talk to them real quick.
oh, were they?
Yep,
Oh,
they're on the
over there.
sides. Turn
No,
around.
Yep, there you
Ah,
go. There's
sweet.
Bertha. Hi, Bertha.
Device from the bonehead literally couldn't find his way out of a barrel of meat. Please run.
I think you touched a chair at the same time, so we didn't get the subtitles.
Oh,
Heed my free advice. Take care to analyze every possible outcome for every decision for as long as humanly possible.
Turn up the TV a little.
And the other one's on the other side.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Bertha is voiced by Terry, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
We didn't show Dan. Terry
Yeah.
Jones.
It seems a waste not to honour all the little rich. Anyone?
I love their designs though.
yeah, he's kind of on a chain.
Pardon me, I'm just being humorous. Might smoke a bit on my head.
That's when we walk away.
Yeah.
So this
Yep,
is Alita.
yep, bone puns. Do not want.
No
Yes.
fandangles here.
So
Practical measures.
ideally, this is a mage set, but you don't really have to buy anything in this case. Just wanted to showcase how this looks, how you might use it.
Yeah.
Also, if you have any DLC type content, there's a chest that's right by Alita. You can access that and take out any of the DLC content that you bought.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's where it is.
This is leaving the Midnight Forum. The portal right there will take you back to whatever level
Yeah,
you were last at.
Midnight Forum is this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So yeah, let's go
Let's go see Reshirak.
Oh
up here
Yeah, you're right.
to the memorial.
It really just has a tiny stall when you look at it.
Aww.
It's nice though. He captured some some
They're
slaves. I saw that. I'm like, wait a second, what?
Why would he do that?
It's better for everybody.
Oh, you got
Oh.
a ton of skill points.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
those things
Nice.
back there. They're not eating my mammoth.
You could spend that on the fighter tree.
Oh
you know,
my
I'm just
God.
saying.
Oh my lord. Well,
You could if you wanted to be so. You know what?
See, make hand gestures faster than other wizards.
that one's
So,
not bad.
like, thumbs up as quick as you can.
Usually spell levels are pretty good when you're a wizard or whatnot, because when you cast higher level spells, you have a chance of affliction. So when you do have a higher level, you not only are able to learn higher level spells, but you're able to do that without that consequence as well.
Exactly.
Generally, in my mage runs, I'll prioritize mana and spell level.
Yeah, mana is definitely a thing that I found myself running out of and looking
Oh,
for
yeah.
more motes. So I'm going to do the reserve, and I think I'm going to do blood magic as well because I know how to hurt myself.
Oh, it's great. Blood magic is awesome. Like my two favorite skills besides the fire tree is that blood magic and food can actually like just by any food that you eat, it goes into health, which I think is great because even the foods that react negatively, there is a chance for it to just negate out. So
If you want to have one more than one spell available in your hotbar, you're going to want that rightmost one in the mage tree that's open.
oh, that focus mastery.
Yeah,
I
focus
think it is.
mastery.
Yeah.
Wow, you can choose spells for once. Ooh.
Oh, those are
yeah,
great.
swapping spells, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because then I want to keep going back to this.
Right. Yeah, you could take an unused wand and turn it into heal person wand, so you always have that available.
I want to try out that getting mana when I damage myself. So if I very carefully just
Oh, that's not going to go well.
I gained mana though. Oh, I just lost
Oh,
it.
you have to walk over back to my fault.
I guess I shouldn't die when I do that.
What happens? More money though. Oh, are all the scale? Yep, he's
Oh, they're still fighting.
You missed a service of the
Oh
wolf.
god. They're still fighting outside Mark Hall.
The war is going on.
The war is going on.
Run!
Trying to get in.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you
just
can run
your
into
own
it.
fist?
Yep.
Yeah. You gotta be careful with that.
You just took the level 2, or the spell level 2 one, right?
We're still fighting.
You could get an upgraded magic spell.
Oh, you could.
Oh, is that
Yeah, you want heal, harm, create.
Heal, harm, create. Yeah, yep.
No, no. Clear them out. Hit the X up top. Let's see, 10 o'clock.
The end.
8:30ish.
8:30.
11:30.
You should name it.
So
There you go.
I've been using these like the words inside here. Like this one is usually
Yeah, I call them NDB.
strength.
TV.
This one is like strength and then destroy, like destroy.
Yeah, I'll usually refer to
Yeah.
it as like heal, destroy, create in this particular instance.
Yep.
Oh, it's bigger.
Oh.
Well, they're distracted. Having their archery battle over there.
Are the Saurians dead? Are they?
Not all
I
of
think
them.
there's one still in the
God.
middle. Oh, look at this. He needs help. Ow! I did it again.
You're so used to being mobile as a combat fighter.
I just had an urge to jump off the cliff to heal my mana. Let's not do that.
I don't think that was good. That would go as you would
Best
Mana.
idea.
I got arrows
Alright.
because I don't see much mana.
Headshot.
It's not pissed at me yet.
There we go. Saurians will be thankful for your contributions. Are they really fighting one man? Oh, he's running away. Why are you running?
Oh no.
I'm on your
They're
side.
your friends.
Okay.
He thought about it though.
Ooh, it looks like an iron dagger.
Stuff. Actually, it's always really nice when the Saurians die in this case because they have better gear. So I just casually pick up.
Oh
Oh, kill me.
what happened?
Did you get greedy?
I mean, unless there was a skelly that I missed,
What
I wouldn't be surprised.
happened?
This went from a tour of Mark Hall to a it
Oh.
was a
did he
lizard.
pull
Yeah, I think
Behind
he,
you?
I think he ran into you.
Wow. Traitor.
The disrespect.
I mean, he probably killed that guy instead of me.
I
so
wanted
it's
that
not
loot for myself. Pushes you off the
Hi
cliff.
there. Yeah, he's putting that away. He's staring at you. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah,
More
get some
arrows.
arrows.
Yeah.
Too. Oh no!
Oh my
Oh, yeah!
Yes.
Ah, yes! So many arrows. Be sure to recycle.
I don't think I've ever seen this yet.
Yes! I'm glad
Thank
that's
you
skelly
for
was
thank you for
missing.
your sacrifice.
That's
The
rude.
move
That's really
room.
good.
Yes! Oh, I know one move spell. Okay.
Oh my
I'm
god.
telling you, someone else should be doing the magic because I know this one. It's move, move, move.
Oh my gosh.
Although,
Be careful.
It's a level 3.
You can do it though. You have at least level 2 casting.
So this one.
No,
Right here though?
I was gonna say, right
Okay.
here, you're probably gonna teleport off a cliff.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll go to a
Let's
safer
go into
spot.
Marcol.
Also, do
No
I
risk,
have
no
mana?
reward.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I got some mana. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, you have plenty of. Oh god.
Sword.
Don't mess with me.
I'll show you guys the reflection shots. that we can do.
Oh.
That's too close. Oh,
I missed the little shove on
Got him
him.
right in the head.
oh.
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 Yeah, I got him. Oh, another
Ruin.
rune. Oh yeah, I got good luck with that.
Man.
Is that fire?
That's fire.
It is fire.
I am never that lucky with runes, like ever. I usually get like the same one like 5 times.
I'm sorry to say that all these arrows are not going to carry over to the next save file. But...
Aww.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
we should probably not get distracted and actually go
I
deal with
know.
that ether core.
Yeah.
Way better. Let's do that. There we go.
There you go. Now you have a head of fire. I didn't even
You
intend
could
to
say
show
that you were hot-headed. Ah, it's okay, guys.
Alright, so that was a good stream.
Wrap it up, we're done here.
do that.
Paul's gonna call me into his office, Amanda.
What did you say? Oh, wow, he didn't even see you.
Wow. Looks like there's already a battle here.
Oh my lord.
So what?
Ooh, a
Maybe one guy
Kick
just
their
got
bum.
mad that they stole his lunch money and they got
They're
in
not
this
even.
fight.
They're not even near the TikTok.
This
crowd.
Well, they probably got thrown by the trap.
Yeah, something happens in this room because every time I come here, there's something different happened.
Yeah.
Like one time I came here and there's like 3 bodies in the middle. I'm like, oh, they must have found the trap.
Murderers.
Okay. So
Oh yeah, that trap is like the best if you're trying to run
Oh,
away.
you
from
think
somebody.
you think you can do this?
Teleport.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Oh man, that goes
bad.
far.
Not
Holy
bad.
crap. And I didn't die.
That's good.
That's not
I
bad.
mean, oh, I could probably do that to just get through that gate.
Will it
but
work?
You?
I mean,
Does it go through? Ignores the obstacles.
Wait a minute.
Wait, try
yeah,
it.
you can use
Try
it through
it.
doors.
Are you
Do it.
I don't know if I have
Flex
enough
on
mana.
the
sure? Because like I know there was like a rogue skill where it's like you could like sneak past or whatever, and that like
No way!
Your defenses.
Oh
That's
my
nothing against magic.
Lord.
Works against locked doors too.
That's illegal.
Spoilers.
That's. I mean, if you're able to think that creatively and make it work, then you go ahead. Oh,
You're
you're
afflicted.
Yeah, I got
How
afflicted by the
could
spell.
you?
Alright, well,
Oh my
we
god.
can load the other one.
You didn't place
Fine.
the ether core.
Sweet, man. Like sweet runes in this run. Alright.
Will, we had one goal.
Oh, were we
and
supposed
we have
to
not
One
made
job.
replace
yeah, one job.
this thing that's
I
bleeding
mean,
in my hand?
we get to show off Marcol, so it's not terrible.
Yeah.
This is the original lock in a Marcol. Haprukala normally stands here, but she's busy in the abyss right now.
She's busy right now. Just leave her a message.
Oh, we should
I'm done with
go look at all the mediators and then the Bazaar and the Arcane.
The Bazaar.
Bazaar of the Arcane. No, that's not in
That's
here.
It's locked off right now, but you can peek at it.
You can you? Really?
Yep, I've done it already.
Oh, it's like behind that?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
see it.
because
You can stare at it, there's nothing there.
I just like climb over the
Yeah,
spikes.
yeah, jump. It doesn't
Wash my fingers there. we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
The stuff is there, but not our friend. That's
Yeah.
all I'll say.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we gotta come back later.
Get a
That's
bit of a
all.
preview. Oh, look at that. And it says
soon.
the Bazaar of the Arcane. Cool.
It's uninhabited.
bless you.
Me.
Okay, so.
These are our mediators. This is our Shambler man. Oh, you're ignoring him. That's fine. We
Oh,
have a
yeah,
job
this
to do.
He does his thing. He's got a ball.
He's gazing into a ball. He's decided not to talk to you. He knows what you've done.
He knows all the crimes you've committed. You know why my friend pushed you off a cliff, right?
We tried to kill him, but it didn't work.
It's up here,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, take a look.
Left.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's all the way towards the back.
okay.
We've moved the silver sapling, the big one, to Sentinel. Silver
We've
Sentinel?
moved the
It's
Doom
already-
counter so many times I've lost track.
Down here.
I'm pretty sure we moved the Doom counter at least like maybe 3 or 4 times during production.
I remember when he originally was underneath Haprukala.
Yep.
Hello.
That statue is still awesome every time I see it.
All right.
Bleeding.
It's bleeding.
Throw it in the hole.
Any shakies?
It's a pity you didn't look at the cauldrons before you did that and then after.
Yeah, because I
You would have seen the lava level decrease.
For those of you who caught it, there used to be. Does it have collision? I think Jared pushed in a fix for that yesterday.
Yep.
Oh, could you like climb in the cauldrons?
You could actually walk through the tree and then fall into here.
Oh, lovely.
Good times.
Yes.
Okay, well, I can load that other one, unless there's some other, what do we got, fire?
The last one
Unless
is
you want to
going
play
to
with the move and fire runes.
So I think the last one has the movement rune, so you could do it anyways.
You know what? I think you can make cloud walk with those.
Oh, yeah,
What?
good.
Cloud walk?
Do it.
I think it's move, fire, person.
The order matter? What was the other one?
Depends if it's an idiomatic or formulaic spell.
Mankind.
It's not the
yeah.
idiomatic, right?
So
No.
you currently have
Oh, yeah,
person,
mankind, fire.
fire.
Yeah.
Oh, oops, I gotta do
Yeah,
it. Oh yeah, move,
Move.
Fire,
person.
Okay.
No,
No.
Not valid. Uh-oh.
Well, try those three in some combination. There's only like
There's only
6.
so many. No,
Fire.
Valid.
not happy with this.
Person, move, fire?
Fire.
Person,
Fire.
fire, move.
No.
Fire first?
No.
No.
I mean, you've made a whole bunch of other spells in the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, this is how you experiment.
Yeah.
Not a valid one, that's fine, we can go to,
Nope.
Weird.
If only we had two.
Oh
do you remember it?
no, I'm just thinking.
You might need higher skill.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you need
Might be locked.
the skill that unlocks the additional units.
Yeah, that would
That's
yep.
right. Oh, well, I got a lot of skill points actually, I think.
It's
No.
by the doom counter or the days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can load the other
Yeah, we
one.
could do the load
Yeah.
later
Yeah.
load.
Which one is this? Combat?
Magic.
No. Magic key time.
Magic key time.
Magic key time.
I think it's because you need the abyssal key of this one, Titan's Reach, is it?
Oh, is this in Titan's Reach? This is
That's
a couple days after the Lich quest, correct?
Should be.
Yes.
Oh, I love this level.
I think it is.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
that's
I
cool.
love this level.
Right, so
Yeah.
check your skills and check your runes.
This girl level's great because there's a huge drop off.
Oh my
I
god.
gotta admit, you never really see a lot of verticality in video games in particular. So seeing it like this,
It's intimidating. It's really intimidating. Like, my favorite thing is like once I unlock all the physical skills or whatever, where you're just basically flying around.
Yeah.
Flying through this level is so much fun and it's so satisfying every single time I do it.
I will take all credit in saying that I spearheaded this whole corner of
Yes.
parkour
Oh my
because
Lord.
awesome. Nothing's cooler than getting Featherfall and double
It's
run.
awesome, but it is so overpowered. It's ridiculous.
It's
You
wushu.
probably shouldn't be able to have that.
Which
Pretty great because you
it's
can
really
like.
great for late game stuff for sure.
No. I mean, there was you had a skill that had a
there's-
prerequisite that was blocked off.
Oh. That's interesting. Okay, so what am I doing here?
So we're getting the abyssal key. I wanted you to check your runes so that
Ooh,
you're
yeah.
familiar with what you have.
I forgot.
So I named some of these.
Behold, a man.
Guess which one that is.
Oh, a man! I made a man.
Behold, a man. Fire time.
I forgot will be harm. It'll be hurt person.
Hurt person? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Behold, a man.
Just
I want that
creates
on a
things to sell.
shirt.
Oh.
It's super mana intensive.
Oh.
So you can sell things immediately or use it in a pinch.
Or accidentally throw it in the
Yeah, that's actually really great for like an earlier on mage who wants like a particular item in particular, but they're nowhere near any chest. So like if you're in a pinch and you're like, oh man, I need arrows, man, I need a weapon, you could just do that, boom, you have it right there.
Right.
It's really great
I
for
really
like,
want those mana motes.
oh,
Are you gonna try
There we go.
to get more mana by dying?
Well, do I have that skill?
You have a.
I do have it right now.
No, I mean just picking yourself off the cliff and respawning.
With the silver
You
sapling.
don't get all your mana back though.
Oh,
Sadly.
I don't remember where I put the sapling in this level now, so you'll probably.
Plan
We can fix that.
Spot, like, this is
Excuse me, sir.
So,
Oh yeah, we can use Featherfall for the gap coming up.
oh,
I've always wanted to show that.
nice.
Where are you, Featherfall?
It's
feel
called Flutter.
I'm sorry,
Over there.
I called it the wrong thing because.
Well, no, it's just. I'd probably call it Featherfall too. I tend to use D&D naming conventions for my spells.
Oh,
like
me
destroy
too.
undead and slay living and whatnot. But
Flutter will slow your fall, right?
it will.
It will slow your fall.
I've not really used it. Gonna try it out.
Whoa!
Man, you can direct yourself while you're falling a little bit.
Yeah.
Not where I would have gone. Oh,
I was going to say,
no.
you may want to cast it closer to your ultimate destination.
Okay.
Because the duration, not very long.
Okay. I'm gonna do that again, but not die.
You're not facing the. Okay, it's fine. You know what? You're becoming a mage.
Very good.
Oh, cast
There you go.
too. That's good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, so now I can get over here.
Nice
Well
job.
done, my young
Ooh,
apprentice.
what's that?
What's over there?
Okay. Joining the dark side. We'll have enough give back. Yeah, that's fine.
You don't even know what's over here. You wanted to go.
I see loot. That's all I care about.
It's a single money
bag. Yeah.
And now you're trapped.
Well, no, he can just die and go back to the
Oh
sapling.
yeah,
You know, I can get back.
he can fly back.
Oh, I'm telling you, she got double jump. Double jump.
You're not dead.
Oh, that's lava.
It's fine. Just got money out of it, really.
So, that was my bad.
Ooh, you okay?
I am. I'm just moving this chair because I keep hitting the wall.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we're doing the Abyssal Key quest. in case
Oh,
you
yeah,
wanted to-
you and your quest.
Yeah.
You and your quest,
I'm just here to
I
mess
know. I'm
around.
sorry to keep us on the path.
The key in the Arcanium. Okay, so the Arcanium is pretty much that.
Yeah, you
So,
need to get to the
we'll
other
just
lich.
Go across.
Oh, it's so it's in the bathhouse.
So angry.
Oh,
Oh my god.
he's mad.
Oh, I think you just murdered that guy.
Yes.
Oh, yes. You know what that means? That means loot.
There's a tier 3 guy right here. Hello. He's depressed, I guess.
Wait, I see
Staring at the wall. Just gonna go.
I remember like earlier in development and stuff, one of the issues that we had was there was a skeleton that happened. Oh no! There was a skeleton that happened to spawn like right next to a ripper. So it would constantly run up to the ripper. The ripper would tear him apart. It would die. Another one would spawn. The ripper would tear him apart. They would die. Rinse and repeat.
Oh,
and there was
that's
just a giant pile of loot by the time you get there, and you're just like,
Here's where I
why?
am. It's fine.
But that has been patched.
Alright, our depressed friend over here.
Oh,
So
yeah, you get stuck.
put him out of his
Poor
misery.
guy.
Out of its misery. Oh,
In the face.
it was just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
There we
There's
go.
kind of a hole here.
Oh.
Gonna add an
Did we
extra.
collect anything?
I want his loot.
Oh, okay.
Gloves.
Badly
Badly
worn
worn.
gloves.
Yeah, so it was. Just keep
You should,
run.
you should be able to run past.
Just run. Yeah, just run.
Okay.
Just run. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Don't stop near it.
That's one of my favorite things to do is just kind of tilt this over and then. Oh,
Oh, careful.
yeah. This will blast you away.
Oh, yeah.
Chain. Jump
Oh,
right off.
you
Don't get
okay.
paddywhacked.
Okay. I'll check my map. Okay, so keep going.
Turn around and-
Wait, but I can go up the stairs. Ow!
Oh, careful.
You can burn this.
Oh yeah. Freeze. Fire. Yeah, that one.
Fire time.
Fire time. Okay.
That's the wrong song.
Can't touch this.
Add to
You
the
got
fire.
Ring of Fire, you got Disco Inferno, you got.
Yeah, there was a lot of fire songs, and I did not sing the right one. Uh-oh.
Oh.
You've got
What have I done?
configuration on you.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
No, they're rolling
This is fine.
If you could sum up my mood in one image. Fire.
That may not actually be that bad. If that thing rolls into the
Into the trap. There you
into
go.
the trap, lights it on fire.
Oh my god.
This is horrible. What have I done?
Well,
I want to say
Then what?
it burns everything.
God.
Oh god.
Yes. The trap's on fire, and eventually it'll lose its because it's one of the club ones. It'll lose its clubs, and you can pick up.
Oh, and now I can pick up the
Just
club.
don't
Really?
get hit.
Yeah.
Just don't get hit. Just don't
I
get
did
hit.
not notice.
Oh my lord. Lord! Jesus! Why did you burn my floor down?
Where's my? I forgot.
Don't use I forgot!
What do you mean?
That hurts.
Why? Why would you do this to me? I needed to spell.
That,
I forgot to.
that one's harm person, and that would have been okay if not for the fact that you stepped such that the Saurian was behind a post and thus
So then it
wasn't.
chose me.
Yes, you're the next available person target.
That was exactly the worst case scenario.
I just picked the first thing. I was looking for the
Magic for the skill.
That's sort
There
of
we go. Now you ready?
That's a good point. Like, oh god, you can see the fire from far away.
Oh my Lord!
Oh,
Will we, okay, will we be
Yeah.
able to get
Yep.
up there?
If you're burning things on this level, you should go visit the fort.
Oh no!
Speaking of which, for update 4, you did a bunch of fire performance upgrades, right, Will?
Yeah.
Fire will be better.
So we can burn more
Hurry,
effectively.
get up there before it burns away!
Oh god, the platform's
This is gonna hurt.
literally
Oh my
literally going
Lord!
away. Just
This guy.
run. Just
Run.
run.
Yeah.
Don't worry about him. He doesn't even know what's happening. Slug!
Oh, the slug back. Oh, wait, you're right. The club. You
I also
like
love
that.
the trap that's just
Yeah.
continuing to spin, but it has nothing attached to it.
Give me that club.
The club. Oh, I think my name is bird.
Oh,
Oh,
oh! Just run! Just run!
Excuse me. So rude.
Just run! Oh,
Nice.
oh
Careful,
my
you're
Lord!
fatigued. You could take damage from casting.
I think they're dead.
did I get him?
That's it. So I would plant a
Yeah.
sapling around here, just for reference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So we don't end up all the way back there again.
Yeah. So in order to get to the next part, you have to make a jump on the right. Oh, I
My new
forgot!
spell.
There you
We're
go.
cheating!
And then just.
Is it cheating or is
It's not
it part of the game?
Legal if you have the. Oh,
Oh,
oh, okay.
Okay,
You
not.
scared him.
Giant fist.
Yeah. Remember how I was talking about that that skill that lets you rewrite wands? This is exactly the sort of situation where that comes in.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so that I don't choose the spell that hurts myself.
Yes, so you can properly choose your.
Hi.
Excuse me, you're my friend now. After you're
I don't
dead.
know if you guys do this in Skyrim, like reposition dead bodies.
Okay.
I like to
Throw
put
'em
them
off
on
the
the
cliff.
fire.
So my favorite story from Skyrim was I had a bunch of roommates in college and I heard this like insane laughter from downstairs and I'm like, what's going on? And I came downstairs and there was this dead guy that was on the ground and there was like 3
In the game.
people offering them bread just to this dead body.
Just clarifying.
Okay, and there's a dead body on the ground. There's 3 people offering them bread. And like I'm coming down and I'm watching this all happen. I'm laughing, and then all of a sudden an officer like comes around the corner, walks right up to the corpse, literally looks at it, puts his arms up in the air, turns right around and just says, "Nope, not gonna deal with this." Oh, I love stuff like that. It's just. There's something really beautiful
Wow,
about
you
it.
just
I think that's why I'm in QA.
You just bypassed so much.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
you
now
have.
I made it. I basically just
Oh my god.
broke through the front door.
On the other
Sorry, an
hand,
ally.
he's
Ooh.
not in a great place because the key is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's somewhere here.
Oh,
Oh, it's
actually,
not
no,
too
wait, no,
far.
I was thinking of the Memora from the previous quest. Yeah, you're in a great position. Good
Yeah,
job,
this,
well done.
this was a good shortcut.
Oh, and I get the free an ally.
Another
Oh, plant
friend.
silver
Yeah.
sapling soon.
Be free.
He already has
Yeah,
one.
you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, careful.
Your friend.
Oh
I
no!
almost hit him.
Oh my lord.
Is he okay?
It's very dangerous.
I
Oh,
know.
and he's
Find
Yeah, if you're
allies
concerned
as
about his
well.
health, you can heal him. He is a person target.
Okay, that's good to know.
Ow.
Yeah, don't run into your own fist. Don't magically punch yourself.
Oh, I didn't realize the fist kind of goes like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that animation. It's great.
Oh.
The other guy. Shoot.
Oh, rest in peace.
Can
There's
we
no
heal him?
necromancy in this game, is there?
No, sadly.
Wait,
I
two, we'll have
wish.
necromancy.
There you go.
Well, I mean, there's.
Might as well.
Well, I was thinking that you can kind of have necromancy in the form of if you have the spirit rune, you can summon undead.
Yeah.
True. friendly undead.
Yes. You do not have the spirit rune, sadly.
When you guys should look
I'm
up
sorry.
the
I tried to
cloud walk.
farm as many as I could naturally, but I wanted to make it as if I had actually played the game, which is true. Spent like 5 hours yesterday getting these save
Oh,
files.
Nice.
you think it's 4?
No, it's a 3. There are very few 4s.
Prolong is slow down time, correct?
Yes, yes,
That's what I thought.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
cloud
using a
walk
lot
would
of the
get me
old-
up to that chain. And
Yeah.
I could go from there.
Oh,
I can fight this guy.
I love how you're cooing the skeleton like a dinosaur, like a baby dinosaur, like hello, hi little guy.
This is how I talk to dogs too.
Accurate.
Oh,
You got him.
Yep.
He
Just
drowned.
in time to hurt myself from casting spells.
Yep.
Good job.
burning yourself out,
dangerous.
Will.
Well, this is like a level 3 spell, isn't
4.
it? Oh my goodness.
Which is the problem. You have the ability to cast two. Oh no! Since you're casting that, you have the ability to cast 3s safely.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Where are you going? I've never been up here.
I've never been up here.
There's some pretty cool stuff up here. You can find a couple chests and stuff. There's more enemies hiding up there too.
There is so much verticality in these levels.
Oh yeah, this level in
Oh,
particular.
hello. It's fine. He doesn't know about us.
Oh yeah,
Well-
the animus is down there.
Yeah.
Oh.
The main. Tossed out a flaming orb.
Oh yeah.
But only he will die.
No.
No.
He'll be okay.
He coexists. He coexists within the fire.
Whee!
As long as you don't aim it at him.
Peace.
Like that.
As long as you don't aim it at him.
Oh, oops, sorry, dude.
He's
So there's
suffering.
gonna be a lot of fire there.
He's suffering.
All around me are
So that door, I think I could make it through.
faces.
Alright. What was the name of that? Yeah, Florida. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I think it's an instant cast for you because you have the faster gesture
Yes.
skill.
I was just about to mention,
I
yeah,
have-
that's a really good one if you're in a pinch. Oh no, they're still coexisting. They're like, yep, I make fire now.
I'm a fire slug.
This is my life now.
Oh, I love the slugs.
Oh, ring of sorcery.
Oh, that's good.
That's appropriate for a cast.
That is very
We
appropriate.
might have one already.
You have the minor ring. You can swap it out.
Minor
Stores
ring.
the energy of a
one
cast
better?
spell. 5% chance.
Well, I think that's the one you already had. I think you just got an upgraded, not minor one, so you might want to swap
Oh,
that.
can you use your movement room to bypass a locked door?
Cheater.
This does not matter. Oh shit, that wall could have.
I could have like
We could have
Bolted
went right
the
into the
wall.
You
wall.
could have yeeted yourself out of the level.
Uh-oh, what's that? Where are we?
Oh, spooky.
Where are we, Will?
I don't know.
Check your map.
We're in danger. We're still in the area, so
Okay.
we can keep going up.
It's fine.
Okay.
I like how you're like,
Giant.
don't take my runes.
Don't want to die here.
Does it?
I mean, you could
You could prolong.
teleport past him.
Hello. Oh, he's very.
Teleport past him? Good idea.
Yes.
Go, 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 go.
There you go. Keep running.
Now, do you remember where the
Some
key is,
obstacles.
Will?
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know where the key is. I'll find it. It'll show up.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't want to touch that.
Oh.
Here we
Oh.
Here they come.
My experimentation has indicated that there is no Z component to teleport movement, so don't try to.
Don't do it off the cliff.
I think this area will take you out of the necessary area to get you your key.
Skeleton. Okay.
But at least you're free from the skeleton.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be like going
Yeah.
down here. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I can go back.
So I think the key is somewhere in the bathhouse. I think. I was gonna say you can't. I don't think you could teleport up.
No, that's the
That's what I
the domain
thought.
of Cloudwalk.
Yeah.
Do you have to die to
Oh,
get out of here?
sugar.
Trying to remember where
I
I planted
mean,
my sapling. It was in a pretty useful spot.
It was right at the beginning
Yeah,
of the
and
area.
like if all else fails, you'll get your mana back
Yep.
too.
Get the mana. Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh, my head rolled off.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so. Oh, yeah, so I opened the door.
Yeah, and you open the door over here. So
Oh
that's
yeah, you did open the door. Very good job.
I can just go and then through here, and then through here. Don't touch the coal. There we go.
the coal. The fire vent is a coal.
Sure.
Yes.
It's hot.
It's what Santa gives you when you're mad.
Boof. Santa gives you a fire vent.
Yes, this is also good.
Oh, there's no fire to put out.
There is
though.
no fires here.
By the way, shout out to Jared, who's part of QA, for making that. The fact that you could fill empty vases with water is awesome, and I love that. Oh, are you
Are
Are
I
you
want to try it
really?
out.
Oh.
You mentioned it, and I was like, all right, I gotta try it.
At least it doesn't magically bind you. That
Will?
It's
scaring me. I don't need to log more bugs today. Please no.
I believe it's close to
So,
4.
I didn't
4:16.
go this way.
Oh, 4:16? Okay.
I was aiming for us to end at 4:30, but I also didn't think we'd get distracted.
Oh, that's fine. I mean,
But that's fine. That's kind
we're
of
we're pretty good on time as it is. Okay.
Get out of here.
All right. See you later, Brian. Thanks for stopping by. Uh-oh.
I'm probably
Yeah, help me with that door.
You have so much mage stuff, Will.
Me? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a caster, okay.
This is Will being like, oh yeah, right, I'm a caster.
You could have even teleported through it. So many options.
Ooh, oh my
That
gosh.
slide, though. Oof.
That's right.
Cha-cha real smooth.
It's
Take
like
that.
Breath of the Wild. Nice.
You like broke your neck there for a second.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that affliction. I probably shouldn't be using that super spell.
Yeah.
Now we can use our sword for this
I got a
little.
warm enmity.
Yeah, I'll probably chill for another 5 minutes and get back to work.
That's fine. Oh, this looks familiar.
Oh yeah, this
Okay,
area.
so I need to get through that wall there, and then I guess I could go through that hole. Oh, I'm still afflicted, so that was easy.
Everything's fine. We're climbing a chain.
This is fine, .jpg. Oh jeez. Okay.
I think I could swing to that other one, or maybe not.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say probably to that other chain. I'd probably say something below it.
I don't know, I can get a lot of speed going.
Oh,
I'm getting there. Getting a lot of speed.
Trying to get
Oh,
Make it?
nice. Good job.
Well, close enough. Do I want to touch that?
I think you'd be fine.
Okay.
What was that?
It was pickling acid. It's
Oh.
not vinegar.
Delicious.
It's up there.
That's a great bathhouse. Have pickling, gas, vinegar. Oh. Oh, nice.
Okay, so now, ooh.
Shiny.
Ooh.
And so much money.
And they're not depleted.
Not depleted. Where are you located right now?
It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm in the right area.
Yeah.
If I can just go this way, right through.
I think you might die.
Yep,
If you jump.
I don't see the key.
Well, you could do flutter and get down.
Down
If I
there.
remember correctly, the key is by another big chest
Yeah.
with a crazy typhon.
Yep.
You're not too far away.
You're not far at all, actually.
Hello, I'm
Hi,
descending from the heavens. You're getting cold for Christmas. Who said that?
Nice.
I like how you went for a melee approach anyways.
Oh, yeah,
man,
we're
like,
doing
it's
that.
fine.
Your butt.
It's fine. Just be careful, because remember you are spec'd for mage.
Oh, yeah.
Not that
So,
it mattered.
once a fighter, always a fighter.
I know. It's in your blood.
Amulet.
Ooh, another one of those.
Don't get greedy though.
Coins. I keep closing the chest.
I know.
There we
Tim finally put in a fix so that the lid doesn't close every time you open it.
Yes.
Well, it's better than that, actually. It's the bottom half won't be where you can look, right? So, like, you can still close it, but you have to, like, specifically look at the lid in the new.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it.
Smart.
Yeah.
Because I like closing
There
it
it
so
is,
that
there it
the-
is.
Oh, nice. I like closing it so that the next
Ducks.
adventurer sees the chest and is like, ooh, and then they get an empty chest. Before he notices me, I'm gonna make a big deal.
Nice. Ooh.
I'm gonna prepare.
Fire time.
I'm gonna make a man.
Behold a man.
Now that you're not half health.
I
I
didn't
think he'll,
cost much.
I don't think he'll help.
You can make more.
Oh God, Will.
So-
Don't get cocky.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa! Whoa! He
whoa.
was not happy.
So
Why
they
are
will
there so
attack
many men?
anybody that's low on health or anybody that attacks them, but they don't have a lot of hit points. 'Cause- Yeah.
Most of them just poofed away out of fear. Oh.
Yeah. They bought me an owl until I walked into my own magic. Oh. And then I died from reflection. Oh no.
So close. This is what happens when we don't set multiple silver saplings. Or quick save.
Alrighty. I'm probably gonna bounce on out.
That's okay.
There's more work to do.
Yeah. Once you get this key, well, we're gonna end stream.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Okay, so it was through here, and then it was like around this corner, up the chain. Yeah, because I took her.
I've definitely never taken that path before, which is what I find
Yeah.
so interesting. There's just so many ways to get around in these levels.
I know, right? These levels like weave and they bob. It's crazy. It's kind of why I just ignore the objectives and I just kind of mess around.
I've noticed.
Because there's like so much to do. Like you can just like mess with skellies.
Yeah, like I've never been on this entire section before.
Okay, so I definitely went through here, and then we're going through here. Yeah, and then I
And then
climbed
you
this
climbed a
chain.
crazy chain.
Okay, this time I'm gonna make the swing. 'Cause if I can stay from the bottom, I can really get enough speed.
Yeah. Whee!
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No.
Back to the beginning. You can do it, Will. Perfect run. Let's go.
Oh, this way. Yeah. Isn't there a speed rune? I can't remember. There's so many spells. It's crazy.
I know. You and I are not meant for magic necessarily, but
You should
every time I
definitely.
experiment.
You could look up the cloud walk because that one's bugging me. I love the cloud
You really
walk.
wanna
You
use
can.
cloud
It just like every time you get the apex of your jump, it creates a cloud of magic and awesomeness, and then you can just kind of jump up everywhere.
Let me check. If anyone in the chat remembers off the top of their head, feel free to publicly shame us with the information. Not joking.
Start the chain. Oh, there we go.
My laptop is dead, so I can't look it up on Confluence at this point. You think if I literally go outside for 2 seconds and ask Tim, he'll know immediately?
Yeah, not gonna miss. Probably. Just gotta
Development.
this chain. There we go. Swing, 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 swing. There we go. All right. And I remember turning down there. So flutter. And then we go out the hill.
Create, fire, move,
Create, fire, move.
all of which we have.
You know, I killed everyone too.
Oh.
That last shot killed the guy.
Oh,
Also,
nice.
I don't even have a spot to place a respawn.
That's fine. Once you get the key, we're basically set. Oh,
Or maybe I didn't.
You don't need
I
to
hear.
walk back.
I hear Bo. Just
Hear
grab
what?
the key.
yeah. Good job, Will.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so normally you just go back to Hapricala. What time is it?
Okay. Would you say create?
Yeah, so this will be last part. Create, fire, move, I believe I said.
Oh, it's a level 4. That's
Big
fine.
level 4.
Yes, it's working.
Oh boy.
Cloud walk.
Oh boy.
Every time you jump, it creates a cloud at your apex. So you go,
Oh.
whoop. Oh, I ran out. So it doesn't last too long with my skill level. But, oh, yeah.
Good job. I like the combat and magic are equal, but deep in our heart, we know it.
It's because I pulled
Combat
out the
is-
sword and like
yeah.
destroyed you guys.
Spell damage 3. Alright,
So
we might
I
as well
think I-
try properly cloud walking one time.
Nope. Nope.
Uh-oh.
I think I messed it up. I walked off
Uh-oh.
the cloud.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is what happens when we try. Well, you have no affliction now. You might as well do it.
Yeah, well, it's more about vertical than horizontal. So, like. Uh-oh.
When is the last time you used cloud walk, Will?
I don't know.
You don't remember how this works?
I just did it. Like
You
over there.
literally did just do it. Try it.
Yeah, now it's working.
So it helps you go up or across.
Yeah, I think that you can run off your cloud if you're not careful. Yeah, that's what keeps happening to me. That's right. Because it's
so
just a
keep
cloud.
moving.
Like, it's not. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Movement in you, man.
I have the worst luck. This is why I'm not a wizard.
Yeah, I
This is
know.
why I'm a fighter.
It's not very reliable
I was
if
able
you're
to
moving too much.
to pick up this.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
I like how you took out your sword for, like, for companionship.
Yeah, it makes me feel good.
It's like, I'll make it with my sword. All right, well, you have your abyssal key. You just have to turn it into Hap.
Yep. We can do the flutter. Flutter.
I think she's actually one level below now, since you had an abyssal
Yeah,
key.
that's fine.
Nice. Flutter's so reliable compared to Cloud Walk. Silly.
Yeah, there we go.
Feels so good.
No, that's
No,
up.
you were right. It's the one over here.
This one. Yeah.
Yep.
To the staircase.
To the stairs. And then you get
Yes.
to unleash.
All the worlds are connected.
Tybalt slowly. Alright, good job, Will.
Yeah.
Oh, we cut off Typhon. Happens sometimes. Alright, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
We got to show off some of the Update 3 stuff. Fane is always very cool. Oh, we forgot to talk to him. Well, he'll be at the next camp really quick.
Yeah.
Showed off some spells. I don't think a lot of people get to see magic used firsthand, which is why I wanted to do it.
Yeah, because I think we did a lot of fighter stuff.
We've done a lot of fighter and a lot of stealth, but very little magic. And I don't think most people have seen these levels compared to the swamp, so I wanted to show them off a little more.
Yeah, this one's.
Is Fane here? I think he is.
I don't see him.
He's next to the fire, but like weirdly so.
Oh, I see him. There he
He's
is. Okay.
creepy. So once you free Fane, he works as another kind of merchant in the Abyss, so you don't have to go back to Markol. And he has blast arrows, which I really appreciate. Thank you, Fane. Oh my god, you have so much money.
Flame resistant. That's nice.
All right.
I know, right? 1,200. Oh my goodness.
I think Fane's also getting like a updated look.
Yeah, he's got some
Um,
sweet
He
like
gets some goggles.
goggles because the sun's so bright.
Clearly. All right.
Typhon.
We're gonna wrap it up here, but thanks for
Yeah.
coming, everybody.
Oh, we can see. Okay.
Stare at Hapakala. Stare at Fane. Anyone. It was nice of you to drop by. I'll upload this later to YouTube. Let me know if you have any questions and we'll answer it later. Bye. You gotta turn it
Press the
off.
button.
Yeah, so go to OBS.
What do I do?
Yeah,
Hit
just
stop.
stop.